Hi again, Nerdy English Teacher video. So these are some of the jots that came in that I liked, and I felt like we're on the right track of asking insightful things. So notice that things like this, like my thought on this particular character. Here we have one about the secret garden, and this is sort of separated where we have a quotation, and then when I heard this is what I meant. There's a little comparing and contrasting up here. Here's another where the person says specifically at the top, I can relate to, right up here. Which I think helps because we're showing a connection between ourselves, the reader, and the character. This one had very clear settings, right, headings, where we talked about some of the characters specifically, and I had read a little paragraph online, so it was connecting the novel to something they had read outside. I don't think it's funny is down here. So they're offering their reflections about different characters, which I think is interesting. Here we have one where we have the event and then we have the opinion about the event in history. This is a historical fiction book. I wonder, there's a lot of I wonders in this one, which I like, right? Which brought up, hey, I wonder what's going to happen with this, what happened with that, or a connection. This is reflections about a graphic novel, which tells us that even if there's a lot of pictures, we can talk about, like she's reflected on what was funny here. And things like that she liked these actions of the characters, like what was physically happening in the graphic novel. Here we have a lot of dialogue that was occurring and their opinions about that dialogue and what it revealed about the characters. Next, we have I think, right? He starts saying, I think, what this means. And then we also have some quotations, which I thought was helpful. Here's another one that was set up slightly differently, and about what's perhaps going through the minds of the characters as these things happen, which I think is a good way to organize it. It was one where we have some quotations, and then we also have how the feelings of the characters in these particular moments, right? That would be good. We also have some questions down here. Reflections about questions, like what would happen if that were to occur. This is separated on the side, and then she asks a lot of questions. I like this one because it was like, hey, what happened before, right? What if over here? So what would that look like if it had been slightly different? Here we have a bunch of questions. Oh, what it's like, that it's hard for the character. So we're showing like empathy for that character and what might happen. And then this one's mine, which you've seen. So just a little bit of information about, so those were jots. I went through all of them. And remember that I gave you credit for the 5 that you did. This week, Friday, October 1st, I will be looking for another 5 jots. So you will get those to me and I will give you time in class to work on it. Okay, have a lovely day.